Hi guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for all of your comments and encouragement. I really appreciate it. It makes a big difference to what I do, and it helps encourage me to keep coming out here and filming these videos. I thought I'd come out to the park here because there wasn't a lot of vehicles here today, but gosh, it's very busy here today. This is 7 Mile Beach National Park, by the way. Great little spot. Toilets, park benches, barbecues, critters, and the beach is only 250 meters away. So let's get back to what I'm talking about. So we're here to talk about pre-preparation for our trip to the Kimberly 23-day fully supported tag-along tour. Information is available at the website www.justforkidsmotortrail.com.au. Have a look, and if you want to join us, please do. We do have a few spots left. And also, if you don't have a four-wheel drive and you'd like to come along, some of our participants are looking for people to join them. Again, if you just want to register your interest at the website, we'll get you in contact with those people and you can figure it out. So, trip preparation. There's a lot to it. We're not talking about just the vehicle and how we set the vehicle up and what we need to have in the vehicle to make sure the trip is safe. I'm talking about making sure that we're safe before we even go. So what does that mean? Well, it means a trip to the doctor. It means a trip to the optometrist to make sure that your eyes are okay. If you're getting older, probably not a bad idea to get a hearing test to make sure that you can hear okay. But again, we need to make sure that our fitness is okay and ready to go, and we know what our limits are. As on a lot of these trips, we will be doing hiking and day trips into some of the gorges, places that we're going you'll be able to get into and out of without much difficulty. Medications, you need to make sure that you have medications for the entire trip, not only for just the 23 days, but also the trip to Alice Springs and the trip from Catherine back home to your home location. Where possible, if you're connected through Medicare to the government site, they'll keep your prescriptions there, and of course you should be able to go to any pharmacy or chemist, and they should be able to access those and fill those scripts. If not, you need to make sure that you have those medications with you and copies of your prescriptions. Believe it or not, state and territory law are funny, and some places they'll want to see your prescriptions. Obvious reasons, especially if you're taking any pain medications. Let's talk about the things that you need to make sure that you can pay for and be comfortable on the trip. So, fuel cards, petrol cards, cash. Got to have all three. There are places out in the bush that only accept cash. So you need to make sure that you stop for food, obviously for hygiene breaks. You need to stay hydrated while you're traveling, so plenty of water while you're in the car. Snacks, really important. You need to plan your stops. Make sure you have regular stops. As we said, every 2 hours, 3 hours, you should be stopping. We will be stopping regularly during the trip, not only for photo ops and for places of interest, but also just to make sure that we're okay and the vehicles are okay. Overnight stops, the same thing. Make sure, certainly for before getting to Alice Springs and after leaving Catherine, that you've got your overnight stops planned, whether it be a campground or a hotel. Make sure that you've got reservations in place. Believe it or not, there are a lot of people traveling out there at the moment, and sometimes campsites and accommodation can be difficult to locate without a reservation. Free camping is always an option, but again, you need to make sure that you plan those stops. Mapping software, look, HEMA and the other companies out there that provide the electronic mapping, really good. I also keep paper maps in the car. I also keep a compass, and yes, I do keep a GPS. Yes, it's more than 10 years old, but at the end of the day, it will still give me an accurate latitude and longitude that if I get in trouble, I can tell somebody where I'm at. Personal locator beacons, absolutely. If you're traveling in the bush, they're a must. Look for $300 or whatever they cost. They're really cheap insurance. Communication, let's move on to that. So look, it's really important that you keep in regular contact with your friends and family. Snapshots along the way through your phone and or Facebook are really important so that your friends and family can actually come on the trip with you and you can share your adventure. So I carry not only a mobile phone, but I carry a satellite phone, personal locator beacons on order, high frequency radio, so that in the bush, if there's a problem, I can contact someone and get help on the way. High frequency radios, believe it or not, yes, they are an old tool, been around forever, ham radios, but I can tell you that in some places they're a lifesaver. and the ability to talk to somebody on the other end of a radio is comforting. Again, the next segment will be about vehicle preparation, and we'll go through that as to why I've set the vehicle up. I'll talk about pre-trip inspections. I'll talk about daily inspections as well, and how I set my car up not only to go to the Simpson Desert, but how I've kept the vehicle set up and what things I've changed, what things I've removed. So come along with me. Please like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below or reach out and send them directly to me at david@justforkidsmotortrail.com.au, and I will try to answer them as we move along through the videos. So be safe while you're out there, have fun. There's certainly a lot of people out here today at the 7 Mile Beach National Park and Beach, surfing, sunbathing, or whatever they're doing out there. I know they do some wind surfing out here and those kite surfing things, so the gig is just get out there and enjoy yourself.